Lane and I are running the spawn sacs and...
Oh no. Oh,
I mean,
no.
it's
No.
It's a freshie, dude. It's a freshie. He's already through 10 different logs. I can feel him.
Let's go get him.
Yeah, chase him. He's through 10 different logs. Let's go get him, Dennis. Go, Pete. Just rip it. Where's he at? Hold up, I can't reel that fast. All right, go. Go. I'm catching this one. I don't care what anybody says. My arm's tired. Where's he going? He's trying to go for the reeds.
Oh man, he's going in the weeds.
Dime, dude. It's a dime.
I'm gonna anchor right here.
You can see the fish porpoising all the way over there.
We just chased that thing in high gear, dude.
I think that guy just stole our
Look
spot.
Look at us. We left it. A guy went in our spot. What a shyster. Oh, heads up, heads up.
Oh my gosh, now he's under the boat.
I'm gonna lose him to the motor.
What kind of war is going on in there?
Look at that big pink satchel in his chops.
Oh,
that's
my.
a dime. Check that out.
Proof is in the pudding, boys.
Check that out.
There it is.
Oh, let me hold my tune sheet.
There it is.
That's a beauty. Yeah. That's why you use spawn sacs. Yep.
Jump, jump.
Oh! Woo!
All right, so we're early in the salmon season here in the Great Lakes, and what we're doing today is something you can do anywhere in the Great Lakes. Heck, you could do it out west too, but the west is just a different fishery. It fishes different than the Great Lakes, so we're focusing on the Great Lakes today. And I'll be honest with you, I called Thane and Jarrett and said, listen guys, if I fly up there for 24 hours, will you do me a favor and try to catch salmon on spawn sacs filled with trout eggs? Now, the reason we're trying to do this is there's a lot of people that don't have availability to skein, you know, or they don't want to spend the time getting their hands dirty, going through the curing process. So we decided to use both today.
Oh, nice fish. Very nice.
Yeah, it's a nice buck, man.
Very, very nice fish.
Where are you going to be so I'll move, Jared?
Right here.
Okay.
I whooped him. Nice thing. Really good looking fish, man. Stick.
Yeah, it's a beauty, man.
Ain't one yet. Oh, it's a gorgeous fish. Look at him, Mac, right in the schnoz. Oh my God, what a fish, man.
Premium trout eggs in spawn sacs. This is an absolute nice mega buck, chrome. Fresh, it probably hasn't been in here that long. I mean, that thing tore me up, had me in the logs multiple times.
That was banging. Oh, it's a dime. Oh my God.
That is super bright.
Dude, super bright. Super bright.
Watch out this log on the right. See that log?
Yeah, it's
okay.
Yeah. Dude, I mean, smoked the sack. Like, just, I gotta go to the front of the boat so Thane can slide my float. It's 40 feet up my line and I was only set 7 foot deep. These things are no joke. Not sure we've ever seen this before.
Yeah, do what you gotta do.
Get them? Logs, weeds.
What a mess. Look at my float.
You guys saw the fight. Where's the float now?
It's just so slid up. It's so bad. This is what you get. Great Lakes fishing here. King salmon, trout eggs that we fire cured. Got to get after it. This will work in any Great Lake tributary.
Hey guys, I want to go over my rig I'm using today. I'm going to start out with the reel. This is called a center pin. It's a free spooling drag. It's just got a bearing, so your hand's actually the drag. It's pretty fun fighting these on this, give you a hard challenge. From there, we go to my main line. That's 30-pound braid. We'll take that right down to my float. I'll show you. It's a 15 gram. A little bit heavier for this bigger river we're fishing. Get your bait down. You load it up with these split shots. They're actually size 7. And I got these staggered evenly down through my line to my swivel right here. And then we're running 16-pound fluorocarbon leader, about 2 foot of it. You see I got those split shots evenly spaced out too. And down to a size 2 hook. I actually have that tag, usually trim that off there. Owner, size 2. These aren't huge. These are kind of a little bit smaller for the spawn sacs. And yeah, it's pretty simple. Just a normal bobber setup, guys. Under a float, like you normally run for steelhead and all of that.
I just told Thane we need to get a bite because my ADD is starting to move. It's been a few minutes. And guess what? He's getting torn up right away now.
These things are a lot to handle, man.
He's not happy. Not happy, man. Ski him towards us.
I'm coming, I'm bringing him in hot.
He's bleeding out. So hard, it's bleeding out. Look how silver that is.
Check out this chrome hen, guys. Awesome battle. Actually was hooked a little deep. We're gonna take this one home with us, but man, check out chrome. Doesn't get much better for this system.
Head shaking like crazy. Oh my gosh. Oh! He's in the motor! He's not friendly.
Nice spot.
Nice.
So just a quick trivia for you guys while we're in the fall here and Jarrett's getting ready to hold up his fish. You guys know Big Boy. He's sponsored by Dairy Queen. Jarrett here is sponsored by Lululemon and Pautzke.
Here we go. Another Great Lakes king running up the river to spawn. Not a bad looking male.
All right, so I just want to cover a couple things with the bait we're using. I mean, we've said it a few times, we're running the premium trout eggs, but we fire cured them. And I just like to pour the fire cure all over them and put them into a Ziploc bag from that main jar. It really allows them to juice up and cure really well. And we've got a lot going on down here. So if you look, the eggs, they take the pink fire cure really well. I mean, this looks nothing like the clear natural trout eggs right out of the jar. And we're tying a lot of different sizes. They tie up really nice. And I like to tie them on the spot, honestly. If you look at this bag, I mean, it's sealed nice and tight, looks really good. I think they fish the best when you tie them and use them. Like, I wouldn't want to tie these days in advance and then fish them 2, 3, 4, 5 days later, just because when you tie them up real nice and firm, they fish really well. And if you just let them sit for days on end, I mean, they'll kind of mash up and the bags will be more deflated. Not that it wouldn't work, but I just like them, they fish better like this. So I would suggest tying them the night before, or if you're lazy like me, on the spot.
I mean, we're not running crazy heavy tackle compared to some people, but I mean, 16-pound leader, you got a lot to work with on that. And these things will still torch you. Very nice fish. Oh, she bounced out.
Not that time.
Another really good one. Look at this. Doesn't get old. Bobber tackle.
I'm just gonna show you how to tie one of these while I'm wrapping up here. And I've got 3x3 Atlas spawn squares, and then I'm running it with Miracle thread, and I'll just show you real quick what that looks like. You just go corner to corner to bring all that together. And then what's important is you kind of got to flip it around and kind of like pack all those corners and things together. And you just slowly kind of just pack those corners together. You can even spin it a little bit, and that really tightens the sack up. And then you take the Miracle thread from Atlas, it's elastic as all can be, and you just wrap it around quite a few times, and you pull it tight and break it, and then you do the same with the other side. You don't even have to tie knots, it's really nice. You just wrap it a bunch, break it off, and then you're left with the spawn sack, and the only thing left to do after that is to trim that piece off, and that's your bag. That's what we're fishing.
Oh, it's a big buck.
Grabbed it, yanked me tight.
I just looked over and I looked over and your foot was a foot under the water.
Dude, I didn't even set it. Just by that time, I was just on.
Big boy.
Yeah, nice.
Buck, buck.
Here we go. Bring him to me. Bring him to me.
You saw this fish rip me up, and I guess it's clear why, huh? It's a tank.
Today's episode of Pautzke Outdoors comes to you during salmon season here in the Great Lakes, where Chinook salmon and some coho are migrating into tributaries all across the US and Canada in several different Great Lakes. Now, we came out here today with the purpose of showing people alternatives to using skein, roe, whatever you want to call it, if you don't have it. Now, today we started out using Atlas Mike spawn sacks filled with fire-cured trout eggs. So what these guys did is they used 3x3 Atlas Mike's netting, they grabbed miracle thread, and they basically made spawn sacks larger than you would use for steelhead, and they drifted them with premium trout eggs, like I said before, fire-cured, because they want that sulfite cure for salmon. Now, we caught several fish this way. Matter of fact, 65% of the fish we caught today came on those trout eggs, where the other 35 came on skein. It just shows you an alternative. If you don't have skein, or you don't want to cure your own skein, this is a way where you can go out there with spawn sacks. The reason why we chose this is spawn sacks is a Great Lakes thing. Everybody knows how to tie them. Everybody knows how to use them. And after today's video, we have proof that they work for salmon as well as they work for trout and steelhead. Come out here, try this on your own, or do what you enjoy doing. If you enjoy throwing spoons or spinners, if you enjoy doing skein, if you enjoy doing flies, enjoy this year's salmon run here on the Great Lakes. Pautzke products are available at sporting goods stores near you. If you can't find the specific color, size that you want, make sure to go to Pautzke.com. And as a thank you for watching Pautzke Outdoors, we're going to show you a coupon code to be used for 10% off your next order.
Oh. I mean, I let him take it down forever too. It was epic. Just.
There he is. Come on.
Like the 5th time he's got me in the last 2 days.
Dude.
Man, look at this
Size
mess.
7 split shot to the butt cheek. Feels like a BB gun.
I mean, you got me a tangled mess.